Hi, and welcome to Ms. Pam Reed's Christian Content. And this book is 365 Ways to Know God by Dr. Elmer L. Towns. So today is December 31st, and we're going to go ahead and start with the foreword so that January 1st, we can start with January 1st. All right, guys, here we go. So this is the book in case you want to get it. You can get it on Kindle or paperback or whatever and follow along. So here we go. The foreword by Tim LaHaye. Elmer Towns knows a lot about the names of God. He has lectured on the names of the three persons of the Godhead and has written 3 best-selling books on them. The names of Jesus, my Father's names, and the names of the Holy Spirit. The names of the Holy Spirit won the Gold Medallion Award from the Christian Bestsellers Association in 1995. He also compiled the most extensive lists of names of God. See the appendices at the back of this book, which would be maybe a reason that you might want to buy it. Now he has written this daily devotional on 365 names of God in the Bible. Elmer wrote the first 3 books to give us information on God's names and to help us understand the nature of God from his names. Many people have used them in their Bible studies or Sunday school classes. Now, in this devotional, he writes to our hearts so that we can feel and apply God to our everyday living. Through the names of God, we can touch God each day in a new and different way. But most important, God can touch us daily. This book could be called Talking to God on a First Name Basis because it contains prayers for you to talk to God with using one of his personal names each day. This book can be an exciting journey into knowing God more intimately through his many names. Elmer prayed that he would be anointed to write a book through which readers could feel the presence of God. I believe God has answered his prayer because I felt the presence of God as I read these devotionals and talked personally to each person of the Godhead. Tim LaHaye, co-author of the Left Behind series. And now we've got an introduction also from Elmer Towns. The Bible has more than 1,000 names, titles, and metaphors for God. Why does God have so many names? For the same reason we do. Each name and title represents a different position, function, or characteristic. For instance, I am called, I meaning Elmer Towns, husband, father, grandfather, dean, faculty, golfer, author, Sunday school teacher, and so on. The more you are and do, the more names and titles you have. Since God is greater than anyone in the universe, wouldn't you expect him to have the most titles and names? Every time you learn a new title or name of a person, you learn more about that person. As you read through this devotional, you'll learn more about God than you ever have before, because you will explore 365 of his names, one for every day of the year. So be prepared to know God intimately this year. And when you learn about God and his relationship to you, you'll learn more about yourself. Be prepared to live closer to God than ever before. There's one reading for each day of the year. Also, there's a suggested daily reading Bible to expand your understanding for the name assigned for that day. Get ready to be transformed this year as you experience 365 ways to know God. Elmer Towns, written from my home at the foot of the Blue Ridge Mountains in 2004. And there we will stop because the next page is January 1. And it appears that each day is one page. So 2 paragraphs, a little prayer, and a suggested reading. So these will not be long videos like some of my story videos have been. These should be nice, short, easy to watch quickly, easy to understand. And I look forward to getting more intimate knowledge of the names of God and his characteristics with you. Because it's always better when you do it in fellowship, right? All right, you guys, see you tomorrow, and we will start 365 Ways to Know God by Elmer Towns.